views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio. What dreams may come. Are you seeking personal guidance? Transformation Talk Radio presents Psychic World with John G. Sutton. One of Britain's top clairvoyants is your spiritual guide. Call in 1-800-930-2819.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Psychic World. I am indeed John G. Sutton, and with me this evening is my incredible co-host, the remarkable Countess Starella. Will you please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome the Countess.
Hello, hello, dear friends. So glad to see you all tonight.
Yeah, great, Countess. How have you been? Have you had a good week, yeah?
A blissful week, filled with dreams come true, fairies and unicorns, and some of the most remarkable people on the planet.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. Well, that's what you get when you live in, was it Palm Beach?
It has been so summery here. It was almost 80 today.
Yeah, well, it isn't. It is not 80 in the United Kingdom, believe me. We're turning this into the world's biggest paddling pool.
Ouch.
So bring your little boats, folks, and come to Britain.
Oh, dear.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you a little bit about what Psychic World is all about, yeah? First and foremost, this show is all about you. It's all about your hopes and your dreams, your aims, your ambitions, your aspirations, your loves, your career, your very life itself, and both myself and Countess Starella want to help you achieve all that's possible in this often very difficult world. So tonight, please do take the opportunity to call in and discuss your personal difficulties, your problems, your hopes, your aspirations, and call us on this number. It's 1-800-930-2819. Or you can call in on 401-322-9091. Countess, a lot of people ask, how can we get in touch with the Countess? Tell us how we can get in touch with Countess Starella.
They may find me at CountessStarella.com or Oranum.com.
Oranum.com. It's a wonderful site. That I work on there myself as Psychic John G. So if you're looking to get in touch with John G. Sutton, you can see me on Oranum.com or indeed through my website, which is psychicworld.net. Or just Google me. There's loads of stuff out there. This evening we've got a very special subject, a subject that the wonderful Countess is very familiar with. We're talking this evening about the power of dreams, the symbols of dreams, the language of dreams. And do people have precognitive dreams? Do you believe that people can dream of the future, Countess?
Yes, I do. But I find that one of the rarer of the types of dreams. Those prophetic dreams don't seem to be the outstanding majority of dreams. There are dreams of analysis, clearing out, certain reminders to the DNA, fantasies, connections to others, creative pursuits, absolutely, the fulfillment of wishes, many types of dreams.
Right. But there is a gentleman in the United Kingdom who has, in fact, worked in the USA and worked with the CIA. He's a man called Chris Robinson, who's a personal friend of mine, known as the Dream Detective. He's worked with the CIA on numerous projects and was actually credited with being the man who dreamed in Osama bin Laden. His precognitive dreams include visions of the disaster at Lockerbie, where the airplane exploded over the Scottish town of Lockerbie, which he actually reported prior to it happening. So my particular interest is in precognitive dreams, because
Yes.
I do believe that if certain people are being communicated with, as you and I, as clairvoyants, I receive direct communication, so that when I'm speaking to somebody, I tune in, and my higher self sees visions of what will be. But people who are precognitive dreamers actually wake up in the morning with the visions of what will be. Sometimes, often, very serious disasters.
Yes.
So I'm particularly interested in that. But the acquiring the ability to interpret your dreams is very important for people's everyday lives, because it can play on people's minds. Have you done any studies into interpreting dreams?
Certainly. And people frequently ask me that question. What is it about? Tell me about it. How does it keep manifesting like this for me? The whole thing is quite remarkable, don't you find?
I find, one of my recurring dreams is flying. And I absolutely see myself flying all over the world, and it's an incredible, and it's a recurring dream. It's something that I frequently see, and a part of this dream is I'm standing in front of an audience of thousands of people, actually levitating above the audience. So quite how you would interpret that is another matter. I believe it's myself telling me that I am aiming perhaps higher than it is attainable. But I always believe that you should aim high. But that is definitely one of my dreams. Do you have a recurring dream?
Well, the flying dream has been with me since childhood. It is one of my favorites. It seems so blooming real every time it is there, and it seems as though sometimes it's wings like a swan, and sometimes wings like a bat, and sometimes wings like an angel. It's one of my favorites, and many people have the flying dream.
Well, I believe it's a sense of my liberating my spirit and aiming for the stars. That's how I interpret my particular personal recurring dream of flying. But people have many different types of recurring dreams. People dream of swimming. How do you interpret swimming?
Swimming, yes, I have that dream too. Sometimes it's a dream of our ability to survive, or of wanting to go back before we were born into that blissful space. The floating and the oneness with nature. The water dreams are quite lovely.
Yeah, like a pre-birth vision back to the womb. So that's the floating dream. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard people dream a great deal about swimming when they're actually going through difficult periods in their life.
Yes,
because they're actually taking themselves back in time to a period when they were safe. But I had a dream when I was very young that I was going to write music, and I would wake up with songs in my head. Have you ever done this?
We're living a parallel life, John, that started happening to me very young, about 8 or 9 years old. That
you were dreaming that you were going to write music?
Yes.
And did you eventually write music?
Oh, yes, all my life. The whole family is songwriters, yes.
Right, because I certainly did when I became an adult. Began to write music. In fact, at the end of this first quarter, we're going to play one of my songs that I wrote.
Oh boy!
But certainly, as a young man, there were no musicians in my family. There were mainly police officers and people who worked in some way in enforcement. One of my great grandfathers was in charge of a number of stately homes and castles. He was like an estate manager. And another one of my ancestors was he was a gamekeeper. so they've always been in like positions of some kind of authority. But I kind of wanted to be creative, and so it was always my dream to write. But people, if you've got a dream and you want to talk about it, do call in. If you've got a recurring dream or you want to talk about your hopes, your ambitions and aspirations, call in this evening. The number to call is 1-800-930-2819, or you can call 401-322-9091. We're now going to listen to a song that I wrote some years ago that I dreamed that I would write when I was a young man. It's called Stage of Fools.
Psychic World, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Starella, one of Britain's most respected psychic mediums. John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. His best-selling books include Psychic Pets, featured with John on the Walt Disney Channel, Animal Planet. Currently, John is the feature editor of the monthly Psychic World, which is the UK's Journal of Spiritualism. He has over 30 years of experience working in the field of paranormal studies. Countess Starella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Starella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Starella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net.
Tune in each Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for the hit radio show that illuminates the heart-centered bond of animal and human as souls destined to find each other in a lifetime. Each week, this world-renowned animal communicator, through her live call-in show, will assist you in understanding animals as light beings, here to raise the vibrational level of this planet. They're ready. Are you?
Hey, do you like free stuff? The Dr. Pat Show has an amazing giveaway program doing weekly giveaways on Facebook and Twitter. Go to facebook.com/The Dr. Pat Show and click the like button. Then go to twitter.com/The Dr. Pat Show and click the follow button. Then you can play along and enter to win some amazing prizes. Again, that's facebook.com/The Dr. Pat Show and twitter.com/The Dr. Pat Show.
I've heard people say that too much of anything is not good for you, baby. But I don't know about that.
Love is officially in the air. Transformation Talk Radio and the Dr. Pat Show is showing you love all year long, not just for Valentine's Day. Dr. Pat, known for her Pay It Forward manifesto, is now joined by the hosts on Transformation Talk Radio. I'm in love, baby, with Transformation Talk Radio. Tune in to TransformationTalkRadio.com. Amazing host, incredible guest. Get your groove on. Feel the love, be the love.
Can't get enough of your love, babe. Lord, some things I can't get used to.
Listen to the Yo Andrew News Talk Show every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. More info where to listen? www.yoandrewnts.com/listen. Don't get your message lost in the mail. Email us with this address, yoandrew@yoandrewnts.com. How about tweet Yo Andrew at AndrewTweetGeo? Taking a picture is easy. Instagram us today at YoAndrewNTS. Thank you for listening to Transformation Talk Radio. Like us on Facebook/Transformation Radio Network. Tweet and follow us at TransformNet. Visit us at www.transformationtalkradio.com and find us on Pinterest, Google+, YouTube, spiritualnetworks.com, Flickr, Tumblr, and Spreaker. Just search for Transformation Talk Radio. Please stay tuned at the top of the hour.
Good evening, it's John G. Sutton and this is Psychic World, and with me this evening is the incredible Countess Starella. Now, if anybody wants to get in touch with Countess Starella, you can see Countess Starella on arenum.com. Just type in Countess Starella and she'll be there. You've got a chat room there, you'll talk to Countess Starella, or you can look me up. I'm Psychic John G. Can I please speak to Frankie?
Hello?
Hello, is that Frankie?
It is Frankie.
Frankie, how you doing, Frankie? Yeah, nice and warm down there.
Yes, it is. First of all, hey, John, you're killing me with that accent. Oh, my God.
Right. Yeah, it's from Manchester, actually. I was my formative years were spent in Manchester, in the United Kingdom, in England.
Oh, my goodness.
Of course, I just live up the road from there now, about 30 miles, which in American terms is round the corner, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Frankie, there is a man in your life. Yeah, you've got certain questions that you want to ask this evening. Thank you very much for calling in to Psychic World. And people, if you want to call in, you've got the number 1-800-930-2819. Frankie, there's certain questions that you want to answer. You're something of a student, aren't you, Frankie?
Student.
You're studious. You've been studying.
Maybe.
Right, because I feel there's something very academic happening around you. Yes, but there is also a gentleman, an erudite, intellectual, academic gentleman in your life. Tell me I'm right.
Yes, you are in fact correct, sir.
That's it, yeah. But you're also intelligent yourself, yeah? Have you ever studied something called sociology? The science of society?
In college, yeah. I was going to be an attorney, and then the past changed, and that didn't happen, but yeah.
Right. You were going to be, but I feel that you haven't finished studying yet, Frankie. I feel that ahead that there are going to be a number of courses that you take, because it is your destiny to be a success. But one of the things that you really want to know is are you going to get closer to a certain gentleman? And yes, I do feel so. Has this gentleman has he had to be overseas? Has he had to be on a visit?
He's a world traveler. He travels all the time, and that's kept us apart. He's back right now.
Right, he's back, but he has been travelling, and I also feel that he has to go into Europe. Has he mentioned that he's going to visit Europe later this year to you? Because he will be doing.
I'm certain he will. I mean, that's part of his normal course. Yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. And when you say normal course, would I be right in saying that this gentleman actually lectures?
He does.
As I said at the start, I feel that there is academia around you. But this man is a very interesting gentleman. I also feel that he's slightly older than you, but he's... he keeps himself fit, he's intellectually alert, he's challenging, he's interesting, and he's also otherwise engaged. Tell me I'm right.
Okay, well, you're sort of right, because he's actually 2 years younger than me.
Oh,
yeah, but...
Do you look to be about 40, 38, 40?
That's what I've been told, yes. Yes.
Yeah, he looks about 4 or 5 years older than you, but then again, men do very often look older. Yeah, but he is a matured intellectual gentleman, and
he's very handsome, very, very handsome.
Mm-hmm. Very handsome, yeah, and also I feel that you need to speak to my friend, the incredible Countess Starella.
Okay.
Hello, Frankie, dear. We're so glad to have you. And it seems as though you two are getting closer. Is that your goal?
Absolutely. He is the love of my life. I've never felt so connected or... yes. Yes, and Frank was correct. Frank was correct. He is otherwise engaged.
Wow. So you have to make the most of whatever time you have with him, cherish these precious moments, and be ready for a miracle.
Yes. And I believe in miracles.
We do too.
I believe in miracles. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there's something there's something I pick up. Do you know the film star Leslie Nielsen?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Something I'm picking up about Leslie. You know the series of films Naked Gun?
Yes, I do.
Why am I seeing this thing about Leslie Nielsen? I know he's passed now. He's a great actor. Wonderful life he'll be leading now. But why am I picking that up, Frankie?
Oh, because it's sort of related to my love.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a great scene in that. We won't go into it tonight because it's spiritual radio. Yeah, but Leslie Nielsen, yeah. So if it means something to you, very good. Frankie, you've been a wonderful guest. I feel that you're going to get the love of your life. He's got certain problems that he faces immediately, but he is resolving those. By the time we get to April or May of this year, you're going to find that there's a real connection with this man, and it's getting closer and closer. And I know that he wants to eventually make his life with you, but that's just going to take a little bit of sorting out. I hope that makes some sense to you, Frankie.
It does. Do you think I'll be with my love in the end?
Believe it, and I believe it. I feel that you will. He wants to do that, and he finds you a very exciting, attractive, intellectually stimulating, and physically. He appreciates you physically. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
We don't want to go into too much detail there, but it seems to me like a very happy relationship, and I know that you're going to enjoy that. Yeah? Frankie, thank you very much for calling in. If you want to contact me, it's psychicworld.net is my website, or you can contact Countess Starella through aranum.com. Thank you very much, Frankie. You're wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. I believe we've got another caller on the line, yeah?
Ooh.
Is it? Yeah, can we have a word with Michelle, please?
Hi, John. How are you this evening?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you, Michelle. It's been raining in the UK and windy, but it's not rainy and windy where you are. You're in the sunshine, are you not?
I've been having lots of rain down here, but probably not as much as you.
It would be difficult to get much more than we've been having. We're actually floating. Well, I'm not floating. I live on top of a hill. But people in the southwest of the United Kingdom have been getting drenched for 5 weeks. It's been incredible. Michelle, can I ask you please to speak to my incredible co-host, Countess Starella, and stay on the line when we come to the break, because we're just going to go for a break in a couple of minutes. All right.
Okay.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
How can we help you
Starella. How are
tonight?
you, dear?
Wonderful. How can we make your dreams come true?
Well, I'm trying to reconnect with somebody who's been very important in my life, and we've had a falling out not too long ago, and I'm hoping to reconnect.
I feel certain that this will happen if you just put out an energy of lightheartedness so that the person will not be afraid to reconcile. Just keep this loving, sweet feeling about the person you care for and let the little angels work on this. It might take a few weeks, a week or two, but be brave, confident, and patient. I'm certain you'll get your wish.
Michelle, I'd like to speak to you. Can we just go to the break? We'll speak very soon.
Okay.
Psychic World, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Starella, one of Britain's most respected psychic mediums. John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. His best-selling books include Psychic Pets, featured with John on the Walt Disney Channel, Animal Planet. Currently, John is the feature editor of the monthly Psychic World, which is the UK's Journal of Spiritualism. He has over 30 years of experience working in the field of of paranormal studies. Countess Starella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Starella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Starella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net. Tune in to Intuit University, compassionate guidance connecting you to your inner wisdom with internationally renowned psychic and medium Sherry Dillard, the second and fourth Thursday each month at 12 p.m. Pacific Time and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Get ready for an hour of practical spirituality and a fun and magic carpet ride into the spirit realm. This hit show is a combination of call-in readings and intuitive mentoring as Sherry supports and empowers you to create your best life in relationships, career, finances, life purpose, and spirituality. For more information, visit sherrydillard.com.
Having trouble keeping up with the accelerated, life-altering changes occurring on the planet? The quantum vortex is the brainchild of Meg Benedicte, a pioneer in quantum healing and energetic activations. Weaving together ancient spiritual knowledge, quantum physics, and vibrational healing, Meg Benedicte is accelerating change at the cellular level. For more details on private sessions, meditation CDs, downloads, and teleseminars, visit newearthcentral.com.
Christy Borst, leading spiritual and intuitive healer, is bringing in the month of love with a very special offer for you. Let Christy help you heal matters of the heart and release emotional pain. Give the gift of love to yourself. Call Christy at 401-466-4901 by February 14th to schedule your core issue identification and healing session for 30% off her regular rate. And now visit healingresonance.us to find out more about the amazing healing gifts of Christy Borst.
Thank you for listening to Transformation Talk Radio. Like us on Facebook /Transformation Radio Network. Tweet and follow us at TransformNet. Visit us at www.transformationtalkradio.com and find us on Pinterest, Google+, YouTube, spiritualnetworks.com, Flickr, Tumblr, and Spreaker. Just search for Transformation Talk Radio. Please stay tuned at the top of the hour.
Join us February 14th through the 17th for the 22nd Annual Women of Wisdom Conference in Seattle. Come explore the new paradigm, riding the wave of the heart. Inspirational speakers, experiential workshops will change your life for good. Join Donna Eden, Esther Nicholson, Jalaja Bonheim, Julie McIntyre, and S.J. Tucker. Everything is individually priced, and evening events are open to men. Reduced prices for teens, students, and seniors. Looking for community? Join us this February. Visit womenofwisdom.org. That's womenofwisdom.org. Oh, and you'll want to attend the CD music release concert that S.J. Tucker is giving Saturday, February 15th. That's womenofwisdom.org, 206-782-3363. That's 206-782-3363.
Good evening and welcome to Psychic World. Welcome back. I'm John G. Sutton, and with me this evening is the incredible Countess Starella. Before the break, we were speaking to Michelle. Michelle?
Yes, John.
Hello,
How are
Michelle.
you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you very much. As I said before, it's been a bit wet in the UK, but we're getting used to that now. I've got my rubber wings on now and sailing down the path. It's not too peaceful here. Believe me, we had a terrible storm overnight. Yeah, and it's set for a lot more. Michelle, there are certain questions about romance in your mind. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I do believe that there's been some disquiet there. Tell me I'm right about this.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. You're waiting for a response from this gentleman, are you not?
Yes, I am.
Because I do feel that you are going to get a response, and you mustn't make the next call. It must be him. Do you understand, Michelle?
Yes, I do.
And, okay, give me a second here, yeah? Have you any reason at all to go to a place called San Diego?
No, not at the moment, but I have been there.
You have been to San Diego, yeah? Because
Yes.
I just see a sign that says San Diego. Often when I'm speaking to people, I mean, don't forget I'm in the United Kingdom, so San Diego could be anywhere to me, but I saw a sign saying San Diego, yeah? And I do feel that you will be going to San Diego, but you're going with this gentleman, yeah? Does he have a very nice car, this man?
Yes, he does.
Because I feel he's got a particularly nice car that you're going with. And I also feel he is a man of some attainment, somebody who's going to be a success in life. But has he had a failed relationship in his immediate past that you know of, Michelle?
Yes. As a matter of fact, it's probably me, since we were in a relationship.
So it did fail, yeah? But you're waiting for a response, because he is coming back, Michelle. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And there's also something... I don't want to lapse into a different side of this, but really what I've got to tell you is that there's somebody in spirit that watches over you, like who was an elderly gentleman who always wore a hat. Yeah, you got a photograph of was it your grandfather who always wore a hat?
Yes. Yes, my grandfather did.
Your grandfather is watching over you, and he's seen you crying many tears, Michelle. He's seen you crying many tears, and says to tell you that you won't be crying tears from now on. Yeah, what you're going to be doing is you will be smiling. That there are a number of and there's a journey overseas later this year. You've been planning an overseas holiday, Michelle, because you're going with this man, you know.
Oh, no, I haven't. Hasn't even crossed my mind. No.
You might not have been planning this, but I think it's going to be like a celebration, yeah, of getting together. Have you always wanted to visit Rome, Michelle, in Italy?
Yes, I have.
Right, because are there people in your family that are of the Roman Catholic persuasion?
No, actually it would be his side of the family.
Because you're going to see the Vatican.
Okay.
I can see the Vatican, I can see Rome, yeah? And I see a European holiday, yeah?
Okay.
Italy being in Europe, yeah? But the gentleman with the hat from the spirit world says that he is going to be beside you when this happiness comes in. So, Michelle, look forward to that, yeah?
Okay.
Thank you. And if you want to contact me, it's through Psychic World. Do you have another question that you want to ask before you go?
Yes, actually. Well, I think you've already kind of answered it, but this failed relationship is going through a divorce.
It's not got there yet, has it, Michelle?
No, it hasn't.
It has not got there yet. And what I feel is going to happen is this man, he is coming to you. He's still coming to you. I don't want to be too personal here, but he's coming to you in a physical way. Tell me I'm right, Michelle.
Yes.
I don't think this is going to happen. I think that this relationship is being back together. I feel that he's made some serious mistakes. I know that he's not with you at the moment, but in a way he is. And this Friday we've got a very special day, which is Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And I do feel that he's going to make you feel very special on that day. And I also hear... do you know somebody called Lenny or Leanie or a name like that that's been like a bad influence on all this?
Yes. Yes.
Because that's like a... And let me tell you, whether it's Lenny, Leanie, Lenore, whoever this lady is, and it's a lady, has misled this man.
It is a lady.
And
it is a lady.
Has misled this man and caused him to come to the very edge of a nervous breakdown. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Michelle, you'll put this back together. Just have a quick say goodbye to my friend, the wonderful Countess Starella, and Michelle, we will speak again. Thank you very much. Here we are. Please speak to Countess.
Okay.
Blessings and light to you, Michelle. You sound like you're such a beautiful person. We love you, dear, and these kinds of challenges are pretty common in the 21st century, but with dedication and a great love in your heart, you can achieve so much. Be brave.
Okay, and I certainly will. And I will definitely try to catch you on Uranum.
Thank you, honey.
I'd love to see you.
Thank you very much for calling in, Michelle.
Well, thank you very much, John.
Thank you very much. Could we please speak to Honey? Honey.
Oh, that's me. Hi,
Honey.
John.
Honey, right. I've just got something to say to you before we go into your questions, which we will, of course, allow you to ask. Before we go any further, I'd like to sing you a little song. Oh, what a wonderful thing to be, a healthy, grown-up, busy, busy bee. And now the Countess.
Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. Your perfection, heaven knows, honeysuckle rose. Oh, we love those bee songs.
Yeah. Hello, honey. How are you doing?
Why, thank you. Hey. I'm doing okay tonight. Thank you for singing that to me, Starella and John. That was very, very, very sweet. I have had a few questions in my life and a lot of heartbreaks, but I think the biggest problem I have right now is putting my life back together. I've recently gone through a breakup within the last 10 months of my daughter's father, and it's been very tragic. But within the last 5 years, I've basically isolated myself from almost everybody in my family and my friends, and just starting to pick myself up and brush myself off and try to be positive.
Pick yourself up. That's the way. And there is a new way forward for you, yeah? You are determined to succeed, aren't you?
I am.
You are determined to succeed and put that behind you. Somebody has said very harsh words to you, haven't they? Very harsh.
A number of people. A number.
The world can be very cruel, honey, yeah? And you've spent many evenings sat alone crying about this.
Oh, I have.
You have, but the immediate future, there is a new destiny, yeah? Also, I hear a name as I'm speaking to you. Do you know the name of Chris or Christopher?
Christopher, my son's middle name is Donald, and my son's middle name is Christopher, Donald Christopher.
Is he? Right, okay, because they're talking to me about Christopher, yeah? Is he particularly bright, this boy?
He is.
He is going on to be a big success, Christopher is. And the spirit world are all around you saying, look after Christopher, because they call him Christopher, yeah? That they call him Christopher.
After the saint's name.
That's the saints' names, yeah. Now, listen, we've just got to go for a break. Will you please stay on the line?
Absolutely.
And when we come back from this break, we're going to speak again.
Okay.
Thank you. We'll take a break.
Well, thank you very much.
Psychic World, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Starella, one of Britain's most respected psychic mediums. John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. His best-selling books include Psychic Pets, featured with John on the Walt Disney Channel, Animal Planet. Currently, John is the feature editor of the monthly Psychic World, which is the UK's Journal of Spiritualism. He has over 30 years of experience working in the field of with paranormal studies. Countess Starella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Starella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Starella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net.
Join us February 14th through the 17th for the 22nd Annual Women of Wisdom Conference in Seattle. Come explore the new paradigm, riding the wave of the heart. Inspirational speakers, experiential workshops will change your life for good. Join Donna Eden, Esther Nicholson, Jalaja Bonheim, Julie McIntyre, and S.J. Tucker. Everything is individually priced, and evening events are open to men. Reduced prices for teens, students, and seniors. Looking for community? Join us this February. Visit womenofwisdom.org. That's womenofwisdom.org. Oh, and you'll want to attend the CD music release concert that S.J. Tucker is giving Saturday, February 15th. That's womenofwisdom.org. 206-782-3363. That's 206-782-3363. Tune in each Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 4 Eastern Time on Transformation Talk Radio to Limelight Radio with Katina Makris. This is an inspirational, cutting-edge radio show educating worldwide listeners on a diversity of Lyme disease-related topics. Each week, Katina will interview some of the world's leaders in health, wellness, spirituality, and human potential. For more information, visit limelightradio.com.
Welcome back to Psychic World. I am indeed John G. Sutton, and with me is the amazing Countess Starella. Can I please speak to Honey?
This is me. Hello, John.
There.
Hello, Countess.
Yeah, you wanted to ask me a specific question. Please do.
I do. My daughter's father has been begging me to let him back into our home to try to come back. And my question is, would that be something worthwhile working on?
First of all, Honey, has he told you that he loves you?
He has.
Mm-hmm. Then you've got to evaluate this. You've got to say to yourself, do I love this man? And if the answer is yes, then please bring him back in. And if the answer is no, then under no circumstances. But only you can answer that, Honey. So you don't need to tell us, you don't need to say anything. You've got to say to yourself, do I still love this man? I feel that you do. And I feel that there's been mistakes made.
You know, I just think that his problems are too big and unable to be solved.
Then you have your answer. But if you want to work with him and you still feel love in your heart, then you have the answer. But only you can make that decision. And don't forget the spirit world are watching over you, and that you have got a mission here. So please follow that mission and listen to your heart. Honey B, ring us in about a month's time and tell us how you're going with this, because I do feel that this is an important decision and you shouldn't rush at it, because it will take a lot of undoing and there's a lot of responsibility there. But I'll send you a prayer to help you get through this. It's a big decision. Okay. You know where to get hold of me on psychicworld.net or through aranum.com or Countess Starella. Honey, I want to help. Thank you very much for calling in this evening.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much, John.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honey. Countess, it's traditional for you and I to sing a little song, is it not?
Certainly.
And as it's been raining in the United Kingdom for some time, can I suggest Pennies from Heaven?
I love it.
Here we go. Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortunes falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down.
Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Every time it rains, and it's from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven?
You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down.
Trade them for
a package of sunshine
and flowers. If you want the things you love,
you must have showers.
So when
you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree.
There'll be
pennies from heaven for you and me. Wonderful, Countess.
Whew.
It won't be raining now. Well, it won't be raining there. Can we please speak to Star? Is there anybody there called Star?
Hello?
Hello, Star. Yeah, you getting some wild weather there, are you not?
I am.
Well, don't worry. It might be raining outside, but in your heart it's sunshine, dear Star. You've got some questions that you'd like to ask Countess and I. Please do.
Well, I'm wondering about my relationship with my husband. We've been separated almost 6 months now.
Right. Your relationship with your husband. Let me just tell you this, yeah? I absolutely certain that this man is starting to understand that he's made a mistake. Has he started to make some connections back?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's woken up to the fact that in reality, Star, you are the one thing in his life that made some sense, because there's a lot in his life at the moment that is not making sense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did he recently kiss you, Star?
Yes.
And didn't that feel like the first time? There was still the magic. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because when you love somebody and you kiss them, there is a real magic in that kiss. And that tells you, that he's still connected very much to your heart. That's what I was saying to the lady caller earlier. Your heart tells you whether or not this is right. Yeah? And with you, Star, and this man. And also I hear a name. Do you know the name of Mick or Michael?
His boss's name is Michael.
Yeah, there's some influence around this man called Mick or Michael, yeah? And that is kind of pressurizing him. Has he mentioned that he's felt some pressure from work?
A little bit.
That's partly it. But listen, this Mike or Michael actually likes him, and I feel that the real problem has been that your husband has been emotionally upside down. So he does need that stability in his life. You wonder, does he want to come back? He does want to come back, but the decision has to be with you. And as I said, when you kissed him, you felt that sparkle again. Then go with the flow. Would you please have a quick word with my wonderful Countess Starella?
Hello, Star.
Hi,
how are you, dear?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well. And somehow you've managed in the middle of all this chaos to keep this very childlike beauty and wonder and sweetness. And that's what you need to see this thing through. You're sure you want to try it again, correct?
Yes, definitely.
Then when the opportunities present themselves, just let him know that whatever is done is over, that it doesn't have to be brought up again. You're starting new, and then say to yourself, oh my goodness, he really wants to start communicating. I see a positive outcome. You have to have this optimistic joy in your heart to lure him back in. And I think he's on the verge of, stating his feelings. So we're so happy to have you here. Bless you, dear. We're sending some prayers your way, and keep on going.
Star, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, the answer is within your grasp, and this man does want to come back. You've also been praying, haven't you?
All the time.
You've been saying your prayers, yeah? And
yes.
your prayers are being heard. In the spirit world, there's a lady called Mary. Do you know this name?
My great-grandmother?
I know that it's a lady, a grandmother figure in the spirit world. Do you have a picture of this lady wearing a big white dress with a black top? Because I can see a picture of a lady with her hair parted in the middle, look quite grey. This lady is watching over you. This lady called Mary from the spirit world brings you flowers, yeah? This Valentine's Day, there's going to be a very special contact from this man, and I do feel that it will work. We have to stop now, Star, but if you'd like to call in next week, we can take this a little bit further. But do think about this. The fact that he's kissed you and the sparkle is there, that's your answer. Thank you very much for calling in, Star. Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of this show, but don't forget you can contact Countess Starella at arainham.com, or indeed myself, Psychic John G. You can contact me through psychicworld.net. That's my wonderful website, and we'll be back, the Countess and I, next week. Thank you very much.
You've been listening to Psychic World with John G. Sutton, featuring his special guest, Countess Starella. Tune in each Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern for one of Britain's most respected psychic mediums. John is an internationally published author, poet, and professional clairvoyant. Countess Starella has an incredible ability to visualize your future in a positive, passionate way. This show offers all listeners the chance to call in and speak directly to John or the amazing Countess Starella. You can ask your personal questions about love, career, money, relationships, or whatever is troubling you in this often difficult life. What dreams may come? Join John G. Sutton and Countess Starella to discover your answer. See www.psychicworld.net. See you next week. Thank you for listening to Transformation Talk Radio. Like us on Facebook/Transformation Radio Network. Tweet and follow us at TransformNet. Visit us at www.transformationtalkradio.com and find us on Pinterest, Google+, YouTube, spiritualnetworks.com, Flickr, Tumblr, and Spreaker. Just search for Transformation Talk Radio. Please stay tuned at the top of the hour.
Get inspired. Create the life you desire with internationally known radio host and motivational speaker Sue London. Sue inspires millions of people to overcome difficult or traumatic situations in their lives. People feel hope, courage, and are ready to move forward after hearing Sue speak. Book motivational speaker Sue London for your next event at AskSueLondon.com. That's AskSueLondon.com.
On the cutting edge of the new mainstream, Christine Upchurch is passionate about bringing together science, psychology, and spirituality in a way that can be applied to our everyday lives for true transformation. The Christine Upchurch Show. Stellar